Was I always black enough? I'm not sure. Did I always feel black? No. Absolutely not. But what I do know is that I've been on a journey my entire life to find myself as a Christian, as a leader, and as a black man. And I feel I'm quite close to finding that man. That man is Barack Hussein
Obama.
I was born August 4th, 1961 in Kapiolani Medical Center in Honolulu, Hawaii. And it was about 3 years later that my mother, Ann Dunham, divorced my father, Barack Obama Sr., and it left me confused, searching for answers, wondering where I fit in life. It was about that time that me and my mother moved to Indonesia, and she began dating another foreign student that she met there. And in Indonesia, I skipped around, went to a lot of different schools, and I never really found my place, so to speak. And when I got to high school, I made the basketball team, and I figured this was my big break to make some friends and to fit in. But it wasn't. I was completely rejected as an outcast. And that's when I turned to beer, marijuana, and cocaine. It wasn't the brightest part of my life, but it is a part of who I am today, and I would not trade that for anything. And as I progressed to substance abuse and cocaine, I wondered where I would be in 10 years if I continued down this destructive path. It was time to do something, to make a change. I realized that the reason I was doing cocaine was so that I wouldn't have to face thoughts about where I fit in and who I was. That's when I decided it was time for a change. It was time to face those thoughts and to really delve into myself. I realize now that doing cocaine was my greatest moral failure. And it was soon after that I moved to Hawaii, where everyone is accepting of all races. And it was in Hawaii that I found a lot of my values, a lot of my ideals about who I am. And it was in 1988, when I was 26 years old, that I decided to really find myself and where I came from. And that's when I decided to go on a 5-week trip to Kenya to visit my dad's side of the family. And in Kenya, I had a life-changing experience. Chief Mufasa, where do I park my limo?
Oh, just park it next to the goats.
Next to the goats, like as in the animals? Hey, park it next to the goats!
Come, have a seat.
Oh, thank you. Wait, here on the floor? This is the Obama household, is it not? Okay. Have you seen my dad around?
Oh, he's not here, but the rest of the family is, if you'd like to meet them. It's nice of you to show up after 26 years.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't really had the time. I've been busy, getting an education. But this is a nice place you have around here.
Oh, yeah, thanks. It's not easy with the $5 yearly income, but, we manage.
What the f*** is that?
It's just the daily gunshots. Put something over your head.
My God, do people live like this? Maybe this world isn't so perfect. Maybe it needs a hero. Maybe it needs change. change.
Goodbye, Africa. Goodbye, lions and tigers and bears. A special goodbye to you, friend. Change.
After I returned from Kenya, I began my studies at Harvard Law School. And after a year there, I received an internship in Chicago. And that's where I met a young lawyer by the name of Michelle Robinson. We began dating, and soon after that, I moved back to Harvard. But we kept up a long-distance relationship. And in 1992, we married.
1992 was a great year for me. Not only did I get married, but I was also director of the Illinois Project Vote program, which helped 100,000 African Americans register to vote in the 1992 election. In 2004, I won the Democratic primary for Illinois State Senator. Running against me on the Republican ticket was Jack Ryan, but he was forced to leave the race due to a sex scandal. Replacing him was Alan Keyes, who challenged my blackness and my Christianity.
I don't believe Barack Obama is black or Christian.
On July 7, 2004, I was selected to deliver the keynote speech at the Democratic National Convention in Boston. It was a defining moment in my political career, where I gained prestige worldwide. A few months later, on November 2nd, I was elected to the United States Senate. It was a landslide victory. I won with 70% of the popular vote, while my opponent, Alan Keyes, received 27%. I was the 5th African-American U.S. Senator. It seemed that politics in America were leaning towards a change.
Are you prepared to take the oath, Senator?
I am.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear
that I will execute the office of President to the United States faithfully,
that I will execute
the office of President of the United States,
President of the United States faithfully,
and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.